Today, we're going to eat. We are on the hunt to find the best breakfast in Bali.
Bali is known for having great restaurants and particularly cafes, and we hear that breakfasts are pretty epic here, so we're gonna try to check some out. We are starting things off in Canggu. There are loads of options here, lots around our Airbnb, so we're gonna see what we find.
So we were going to go to a place called Crepe, but the lines were so long and it was so loud it probably meant that it's not the best option. We're gonna try to find something a little more chill, and I think we just saw a place.
Alright, so we came across a place called the Shady Shack, and we're starting off with some iced cappuccinos.
It looks
pretty, is it?
So pretty and amazing. Comes with is that a celery or a bamboo straw?
Bamboo? Yeah, we had these somewhere else.
We did.
Panama, maybe?
I think it was Panama. Taste test time.
That's delicious.
I know, look at the color in this thing, guys. So it looks really creamy and frothy. That's a good sign in the color. As the further you get down here, it goes from light to dark. And there's sprinkles of chocolate or some chocolate syrup maybe on the top. Looks really good.
All right, first up we got a smoothie bowl. This is not our first one. They have them loads of places here and they're always really good. This one, I don't even know if I can remember everything that's in here. There's like cashew butter, peanut butter maybe, banana, cacao. I think it was called Cacao Dream. So there's like cacao, maybe some granola, dates.
Can we just talk about the presentation and color of this? And there's a big old dollop of, is that peanut butter?
Maybe peanut butter or cashew butter?
Wow,
yeah.
It looks intense and delicious.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, Anna's starting to mix this guy around. All the prettiness has gone into a gooey, gooey mess, but it looks like it's gonna be a good one.
Let's taste it. So good. Got a little bit of chocolate flavor going on, but not strong. Definitely banana-y. You have to like bananas for this one. There's crunch from like the coconut and the granola. And then something I keep forgetting every time I order one is that they're cold, so it's like really refreshing too.
And guys, take a look what I got here. So it's called an open omelet, and there is some zucchini in there, mushrooms, it's on the egg, there's tomatoes in the back, spinach, comes with some toast, and maybe that is, I don't know if that's chutney.
I think that is chutney.
Yeah, we'll find out. So I got a big old bite here. I got a little bit of everything on the fork here. So there's some mushrooms, some spinach. I got a bit of that chutney. It smells like there's curry in that chutney. That is really good, you guys. So, the omelet is cooked to perfection. I can say that right away. The egg is on point. The mushrooms are really thick and creamy. So if you're not a mushroom fan, this might not be for you, but for me, I love my mushroom. There's spinach on here. That scared me a little bit. Sometimes I don't like spinach with my breakfast. I'm okay later in the day with it, but I went for it anyway. It's really good. But the showstopper here is that that's not mango chutney. The chutney, there's like a curry chutney, and you mix that in with everything and all the flavors and even the tomatoes and the Parmesan cheese is on this. It's just absolutely perfect.
Another day, which means another breakfast. Today we are in Ubud and we're gonna see what we can find.
So Ubud's like sort of similar to Canggu. It's really chill, and we're trying to find a quiet street to have this breakfast. I don't know if we're gonna be able to top that last breakfast. It was so good. So we found a place that actually just happens to be right up the road from our Airbnb, which is very convenient. It's called the Herb Library, and as you can see, it's really nice in here. The decor is amazing. You can see all these green and blue light fixtures. Behind the bar where they're making all the coffee just looks epic. So hopefully the breakfast is as good as this place looks. I am so excited right now. Take a look at this colorful dish. So there's a bit of fruit salad here. I see some papaya, there's watermelon, banana. There might be some melon in there as well. And then I got a banana crepe, and it looks really interesting. Looks fluffy. There's some honey on there, and I think some sugar kind of drizzled everywhere. Can't wait to get into it. So you can see some of that banana in there. Smells really good. Let's see if I can get some of it here. It's really sweet. So the crepe itself is super fluffy. It's like nice and golden looking. Bananas taste totally different over here, as expected. I find the bananas a little bit sweet too, but at the same same time it's not over banana-y. Pair it with some of this fruit, and like the fruit here is just so fresh. So very good. So far I'm off to a pretty good start here.
So I went for the spicy red and green poached eggs. So we have medium poached eggs, chimichurri sauce. It's on a yogurt dill sauce.
Oh wow.
And then there is a buttered chili.
It's so, I didn't even notice the dill sauce. It just blends right in with the egg. I know,
it's like the eggs. Yeah,
Wow.
And then we have sourdough bread.
All right, we're gonna cut right into this.
Perfect egg.
Look at that perfect egg. That's the type of yolk that you dip your toast in, isn't it?
Exactly.
So curious about the different sauces here.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it. That's so good. A little bit spicy, but nothing too crazy, like nothing too intimidating. The yogurt is nice and creamy. The chimichurri just adds a little bit of like depth to it, and then the red adds a little bit of spice.
Huge bonus points for the perfect egg.
Yes. Okay, let's get the toast in there.
We all know toast and yolk, and well, let's see with some of this sauce.
Perfect. This is my perfect breakfast.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think we chose right with the toast. We got sourdough, which is always, I don't know, probably the best, I would
And
say.
it's almost like a brown sourdough, I would say.
Ah, look at that.
Maybe slightly healthier than the white kind.
Could be. All right, so because savory breakfasts are my jam, really, I've got to try Anna's. Wow. That is my kind of breakfast, too. The showstopper here is the dill sauce. I don't know what it is about dill sauce. I always think I'm not gonna like it when it's on a plate, and every time it is, it's just one of those flavors that goes with everything and complements everything. But the toast, the egg, and both the red and the green sauce, it just goes perfectly. You want to trade?
No. So good. That was definitely one of my favorite dishes I've had in a while for breakfast. I'd say it was a slightly smaller portion than the last one, but cheaper. Next up though, we're going to be heading to a luxury hotel and we'll see what they have on offer there for breakfast. Good morning guys, it's a new day, which means third and final breakfast. Today we're showing you the more luxurious side of breakfast here in Bali. We are currently at the Vissa Bali and we're out on our own private patio. Look at this view.
Wow. Can we just take a look at this for a moment? Just in case you are wondering, there will be a video on this hotel, maybe the next one.
I think the next one.
But rather than looking at our pool, how about let's take a look at the breakfast. So we got over here, eggs Florentine.
Yes. So we have, I think there's some spinach on the bottom and some ham, a poached egg, hollandaise sauce, and we got a side of hash browns.
That hash brown looks like the perfect hash brown.
It's lovely. It's like a little roasty.
Okay, then on this side, we got some eggs on toast is what they called it, and they look like they're cooked to perfection here. I went for fried eggs today. I just want to get something a little different. And we have some sausage. And this is chicken sausage, chicken and tarragon sausage.
Chicken and tarragon.
I believe they said. And you can see there's a few veggies under there, a little medley of tomatoes, I believe. So this looks like it's going to be really good.
Oh yeah, that's how you poach an egg, kids.
Oh, that looks good. I love the colors there, like the holiday sauce, yellow versus the egg yolk.
Trying to figure out what this one's on. Maybe a roasty? Yeah, it is actually.
Oh, it's a nice surprise.
So first thing I noticed, the roasty makes it super crisp on the bottom. I really like that. Maybe even better than like a traditional English muffin because it's got like that crispy base. Then the ham is super smoky, and the egg is cooked to perfection. And then the hollandaise is super light, so it's not overly overwhelming or anything. It just kind of nicely coats it. Really good.
How about we try this hash brown? Because this is the one that I might be the most excited for.
So I think that's actually what this is sitting on too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Good. Could use a little ketchup. Otherwise it's great.
I think they call it tomato sauce here.
Tomato sauce, okay.
So I went for a fried egg over easy. It's sitting on this bread and the yolk looks perfect.
Why don't we ever put our eggs directly on our toast?
I don't know, but it's kind of neat that they cut the toast in a perfect circle. and the eggs are in a perfect circle. So let's just see what the basic egg and toast is like. One of my favorite things about just like eggs and toast anyway is usually dipping my toast in the egg. This time the egg's sitting on the toast and the yolk goes to the toast, so I don't even have to.
It's
like,
genius.
It's genius, it is. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But what can you say about this? It's about the most perfectly cooked egg you can possibly ask for. And extra points for this came as room service, and it still held up really well. And it takes us a while to talk through all this stuff, so it's really good. Maybe next we'll try the sausage. This is our kind of breakfast sausage. It's not too heavy. Sometimes you get them and they're like really meaty. This is that classic breakfast sausage that we're into, but maybe it's the tarragon. There's a spice on this. So it could be the tarragon. It's almost like cumin. It's a little bit of a tang. So it just makes these perfect overall. They also kind of just melt in your mouth. They're not hard to chew, but it's really good. The tomatoes are a nice little sidekick with this, but this is a good plate. I think I might have won today. Like, that was amazing. It was also good. How do we sum this all up?
Okay, let's go through them one by one. The first one definitely gets my vote for like being the most healthy and delicious. Like they did a good job of combining those two things. Because sometimes healthy stuff isn't the most yummiest, but it was so good.
And they had smoothie bowls there, and you cannot go wrong with a smoothie bowl here in Bali. It's one of the things you do.
Yeah, so that's my winner for like healthy and delicious. Second one was probably had my favorite meal because I love those poached eggs with the sauce on it. Oh, loved it.
Those were one of my favorite, the poached eggs, because I tried a bit of yours, but I did really like my crepe as well, and can't go wrong once again.
Okay. And today definitely wins for best environment. Like we're out here on our own private patio, looking at our private pool. There's nobody else around. It's amazing.
Yeah. So if you are curious about this place, we will show you more of the Vissa in our next video, and we can't wait to do that. And if you haven't seen our last video yet, make sure to go back and check that out. We were in Canggu exploring the town, and we just had so much fun. Now, if you are new to the channel, I am Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to follow along. Click the bell, that way you know when videos come out. Hit the thumbs up button too, and you might as well comment. You can do all the things that really helps us out, and then we know if you're watching.
Exactly. Alright guys, that's it.
From the Vissa, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.